be right here, and it takes a couple passes to nail a building because you're going so fast. That's what he said, but he could be full of shit. I mean, I don't know anything about being a pilot, but that's what he said.
Yeah, I don't imagine that they would leave it to chance. If they do have remote control things that they could put on airlines, I would imagine they would just do that. That would be the way to do it, you know?
Like the latest shit coming out on, you know, the conspiracy theory has been, look at all this fishy shit. Now, the latest shit is like what companies and securities companies and brokerage, and they're tying it into the collapse of Russia. When Russia was collapsing, all these shady ass people high up, I don't know what you want to call them, were buying up all this Russian shit and laundering it through securities, like $250 billion of securities. Like they were just snatching. They made a cash grab in Russia, but it was all illegal laundering shit. And every 10 years, like that was in 1991. So 2001 was the year that they had a review. That, you know, it takes 10 years to review and make sure everything, all the securities, to make sure they're all legit and all that shit. I really don't know how it runs, but they're tying it into. They had to blow up the security brokerages on the building because they were gonna check and they were gonna find out, like George W. Bush's dad, what is he, George Herbert Bush or whatever? He, like it was all CIA, international banker shit, and it all ties into the collapse of Russia. And
this is why weed is illegal, these kind of conversations.
Yeah.
Because when you smoke weed, you go, dude, it's all tied in, man.
It's crazy shit. Like who knows what's real or not, but it seems like they're tying it all together now.
The craziest one, and I try to be as open-minded as I can with these things, but if you don't admit that this one's nuts, I think you're crazy. And that's the Donald Rumsfeld one. And Donald Rumsfeld came on television on September 10th and told everybody that there's this real issue with missing money, and there's trillions of dollars. But they're going to get to the bottom of it.
220 trillion, whatever. 230 trillion or something.
Who knows what the number was?
Even if it was 100 trillion.
It was 1 trillion. That's that's a lot of money. But the very area where they were working on this, the accounting offices, was hit by the plane.
Yeah.